Hello, this is my 2022 model Royal Enfield Continental 650 GT. This is my second Royal Enfield. The first one was a 2019 Interceptor 650. Very similar bike, practically the same machine really. I've had that bike for about almost 2 years, and I've done a few improvements to it. I recorded a video about those improvements that you can find on my channel. Unfortunately, I had to sell that bike because I was moving back to Canada from the Middle East. The bike was originally purchased in Dubai, and due to Canada's import regulations, I could not bring it with me, so I had to sell it. But I kept most of the parts, custom parts. I put the stock parts back on before I sold the bike. So I had my whole parts bin with me, still with me when I purchased this 22 model Continental. This time I bought the bike in Canada, so I'll be able to bring it back with me when I move back. I'm in Oman right now. So this bike, 22 model, but I bought it in the spring of this year, in the spring of 2023. It doesn't have very many miles on it. It has just about 2,000 kilometers. So at the end of the break-in period, didn't ride it too much. Very hot here in the summer, but it's very nice now, and the weather was lovely to use my free time to put the custom parts and the accessories back on the bike. I should say on the new bike. Fortunately, since the bikes are practically the same, save for a few minor differences, practically everything fit. Now, why, you may ask, did I change to a Continental? To be honest, I kind of prefer the riding position, a little bit more sporty forward riding position on this bike. I kind of like the look, the sportier cafe racer look with the clip-on bars. Other than that, the bikes are nearly identical. Is there anything that I don't like about the Continental? Really, the only thing that I can think of is the reduced fuel tank capacity. It wasn't very big to begin with on the Interceptor, and it's even less, gives you even less range on this bike. But not a big deal. I don't expect to be taking it on a lot of extended journeys where that can become a problem. Anyway, let's go over the parts and accessories. I tried to stay with the factory original parts and accessories wherever possible. So this is a Royal Enfield large fly screen. Fits nicely onto the bike with these brackets right over the headlight. Inside the fork legs is the Öhlins fork spring kit with adjustable preload caps. This is obviously not from Royal Enfield, it's from Öhlins, a reputable suspension manufacturer. This is either a Hutchinson or TC, I forget, to be honest, aluminum fender or mudguard in place of the original plastic part. Royal Enfield small, these are small version of engine case guards. Royal Enfield, again, sump guard. This little USB dual plug unit is from Hutchinson. I changed the mirrors from the rabbit ears to the bar end mirrors. I don't remember the brand. These are not particularly great. They're a little bit small for my liking. The diameter on these is a bit small. These are TEC CNC machined aluminum or aluminum, whichever you prefer, adjustable control levers. Just installed them today. Moving towards the back of the bike, The rest of the suspension is also from Öhlins. These are Öhlins dual shocks to replace the originals. TEC exhaust mufflers, which weigh a lot less than the originals. They look very similar. They're a bit smaller, and they certainly make this bike sound better. This is a second aluminum mudguard. A nice sturdy luggage rack from TEC, and the support frames for the Italian GV luggage. One of the boxes is mounted on the bike right now. These are fairly light boxes, not very heavy duty, but for shorter trips that I plan to do on the bike, they'll certainly do the job. Nice for going shopping as well if you don't want to use your car. Inside here is a DNA airbox and air filter, free flow air filter, oilable type, and a booster plug, which changes the outside temperature reading to make the engine, as I understand, run slightly richer at lower revs to compensate for free flow air filter and exhaust. Also here is a TC, I believe, a metal chain guard in place of the original plastic piece. There's a few little cosmetic odds and ends, such as this Royal Enfield aluminum oil filler cap, this nicer master cylinder cover instead of the original plastic one. I have adapted this telephone holder with a bracket of my own manufacture, and there's a clock here, which is a nice little feature. Just a cheapy clock I got off the internet. I can't remember exactly where. Seems to work though. Yep, that's about it for now. I do have complete set of nice LED lighting for this bike, but I decided not to put it on at this point because I may have to re-import the bike into Canada soon, and according to the regulations it's supposed to be unmodified, so I'd like to preserve the factory look for now. I may have to swap in the original mufflers, but that's really a 10-minute job, whereas the lighting is a much longer ordeal, so I'm not gonna touch the lights for now. Let's start this baby up, and you'll hear the sound. Certainly sounds throatier, fuller sound than with the stock motors. And this is Bruno. Hi Bruno. That's all for now, folks. I'm gonna go for a ride and enjoy this thing.